So, you want to hear a story? Well, I got one for you. In 1962, a boy in New Jersey was taken into a government van and never returned to school or home. His parents were told he had been chosen for a gifted child program run by the U.S. Department of Defense. Well, that sounds feasible. But it was a lie. He wasn't gifted. He was expendable. And what they were really doing to him wasn't just illegal. It was impossible. Welcome to Now It's Dark. This story involves time travel, a secret government program, and a man who claims he saw the future, then came back to tell us everything. And if even half of what he says is true, we are all in more danger than we know. This is the story of Project Pegasus. In 2004, a man named Andrew Basiago, an Ivy League educated attorney and former child prodigy, stepped up to a microphone at a paranormal conference in Portland, Oregon, and changed everything. He wasn't there to promote a book. He wasn't there to try to sell a theory. He just stood up, looked dead at the crowd, and calmly said, "The U.S. government has had fully operational time travel technology available since 1970. I know this because I was a part of the program. I traveled through time." With that, the room went dead silent. And then he dropped the next bombshell. They were using children. Children like me. According to Basiago, the program was called Project Pegasus, a classified initiative run by DARPA, the Pentagon's advanced research arm. And the goal? Teleportation and time travel. Not theoretical. Operational. He said the program recruited gifted children in the early 1970s, quietly, through public schools. Kids were offered places in what they mysteriously referred to as an enrichment program. All the right buzzwords: make the kids feel special, make the parents feel special about their special kids. Perfect. But what actually happened was light years away from the classroom. Now for Andrew, it was a bit different. He wasn't pulled out of school or entered into a gifted program like many others. Andrew's father worked on the program, and after identifying that children had a far better survival rate, Andrew's father volunteered him. Andrew remembers being taken to a large unmarked gray building somewhere in New Jersey. Inside, he saw men in white coats with security badges, devices that looked like large tuning forks, and a platform surrounded by Tesla coils shooting arcs of lightning into the air. He was told, "That platform is the chrono teleporter. You are going to travel through time." Andrew's first jump was short, just a few hours into the past, but soon they were pushing the limits. Days, then weeks, months, then years, and even decades. Today, when he opened his eyes, he was standing in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and today was November 19th, 1863. He had been trained to avoid cameras, but just as he turned to his left to scan the crowd, he saw the flash. A photograph from that day, a real historic photo, shows a small figure staring directly at the camera, alone, with no adults or other children with him, out of place, eyes wide, a uniform a few sizes too big for him. And when Andrew saw that picture, he said, "That was me." According to Basiago, the point of these missions wasn't just to test the technology. It was about reconnaissance. The U.S. government wanted to see the future, to map it, to prepare for it, to control it. He claims they sent agents into various future timelines to gather intel. One jump sent him to 2045, into a facility made entirely of white quartz, where he saw super intelligent AI systems calculating future probabilities for the U.S. government. He says the government uses this data to pre-select future presidents, including one that shocked him, Barack Obama. In 1980, Basiago says he was part of a training program in California for young time travelers alongside a teenager by the name of Barry Sotoro. Years later, he realized that boy was Barack Obama. He claims Obama and others were briefed on their destinies, their futures. These people weren't chosen randomly. They were inserted into place as part of a plan shaped by decades of temporal espionage. When asked in a 2008 interview, Obama laughed off claims of time travel, and he never addressed the location overlap between his and Basiago's story. Just a coincidence or something more? Basiago said the tech wasn't perfect. Each jump left participants with severe mental fog, nosebleeds, memory distortion. Some kids never came back. Others came back wrong. Some started experiencing time slips or being pulled into alternate realities without warning. Basiago even believes many missing persons cases are actually lost time travelers lost in alternate timelines. Basiago tried to take his claims to Congress, to the media, to the courts. He even ran for president of the United States in 2016, promising to declassify the Pegasus project. He lost, but he did gain a cult following. The government, of course, denies everything. DARPA claims no such program ever existed, which of course means it definitely did, but other whistleblowers have backed him up. There are the scientists who have worked on Tesla-based teleportation blueprints, former CIA personnel who admitted to temporal reconnaissance missions, and people who swear they've met the future versions of themselves. In 2010, Basiago was asked if he still time travels. He smiled and said, "No, I don't need the machines anymore." When pressed, he said something even stranger. "Some of us have become untethered. We don't travel through time. Time travels through us." So, what do you think? Is Andrew Basiago telling the truth? Is the US government hiding time travel? Or is Andrew just another conspiracy theorist lost in his own delusion? Maybe he is. But remember that picture? The one from Gettysburg with the out-of-place young boy? Well, that photo is real. It's kept at the Library of Congress. And nobody, not historians, not skeptics, not even the Library of Congress, has ever been able to say who that child is. But he does resemble Andrew Basiago. So maybe time travel isn't science fiction. Maybe it's real. Maybe it's happened already. What do you think? I, for one, believe it's possible, and in my research, I found several large, well-known tech companies that have expressed an interest in making time travel work and have the astronomical budget to do just that. So, what's your opinion? Is time travel real? Is Andrew Basiago just out of his mind? Is he a liar? Let me know in the comments. Give me a like and subscribe, and thanks for joining me on Now It's Dark.